Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Dallas Wings going up against the Connecticut Sun. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
And the trademark of both of these teams, strong defense. Gotta love it. What will that mean for tonight's contest?
Well, the coaches will have a big role. In a strength-on-strength matchup, game planning takes on added importance.
And one more thing about these teams, Brian. I mean, there is no shortage of effort.
Now here's Carrington. Pass to Harris. Fires from deep. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
First quarter play, 1 minute played. Screen by Charles. 5 to shoot. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Herbert Harrigan. Herbert Harrigan sets the screen. Harris, she's covered by Cloud. Here's Smith. Tina Charles with the block.
Good job by Charles to position herself defensively, proving how effective she can be with that block.
Here's Cloud. Pass to DeShields. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. And here's Endor Fall.
McCowan defending.
They now take the lead.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps you get into a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Harris.
Pass to McCowan.
Now here's Carrington. Covered by DeShields. Smith inside. Working on Charles. Harris. She's covered by Cloud. From the high post. Harris can't hit.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
And this Dallas franchise once represented the city of Detroit, and that's where they won 3 championships.
Yeah, joining the league in year 2, 1998, they enjoyed lots of success in the Motor City. But then they moved to Tulsa in 2011, and then to their current home of Dallas in 2016.
Now here's Harris. Good on the triple.
Putting those guard skills to work, Carrington with the quick trigger.
The Sun leading. Outside to Shields. To the middle. Pass to Endor Fall. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. From 15 feet away, and there's another one for the Sun. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Now here's Harris. She's covered by Cloud. And here's Carrington. Some solid defense from Diamond DeShields. Cloud outside. The rebound by the Wings. Now Harris. Pass to Smith.
McCowan with the ball.
Yes, and it's Alyssa Smith picking up the assist.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Now here's DeShields. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Makes it off the glass.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
The Wings trail. Harris with it. Smith inside, guarded by Charles. Here's Harris. Puts up a three. Outside, Herbert Harrigan. Pass to Carrington. Now McCowan goes up with it again. And it's Carrington missing.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Cloud outside. Herbert Harrigan grabs the board. Pass to Harris. Carrington drains the three-pointer.
Puts her superb floor vision on full display. Harris is one of the more traditional point guards in this game.
Cloud outside. That's tipped. And here's Carrington. 6 points for her. Now Harris. Smith outside. Pass to Harris. There's the three. Cloud pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
For three. Here's Charles. That one drops for her.
Easily one of the most tenacious rebounders in the league. Charles is very familiar with second chance points.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Herbert Harrigan. McCowan can't tie it up as that one's no good.
In a league of tall players, 6'7" Tierra McCowan still stands out.
And it's not just about her height, it's about how she uses it. Entering the 2024 season, McCowan has the best career rebounding percentage in league history.
Crazy. Just so crafty from the foul line down. Cloud makes up for a lack of size with savvy.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Carrington. Smith. Carrington with the screen. Smith outside. Harris with it. Shoots the three. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. On defense, the Sun. It's a 5-point game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Diamond DeShields. That's her first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Hines Allen. Outside Charles. Carrington up top. 6 to shoot. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
It's Burton. Mabry up top. She's guarded by Herbert Harrigan. Pass to Allen. Outside for Cloud. Takes the three. Another miss by Natasha Cloud.
Her shot has been off today. With her team leading, perhaps she should maybe focus more on her floor game.
To the inside. And the basket by Carrington.
Look at Carrington using her agility inside and using it to get to a point-blank shot.
Outside Mabry. From the arc.
The rebound by Segrist.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harrington. And she banks in the layup.
Well, the inside defense tries to put the clamps on Carrington, but she makes a clever move and gets through.
The Sun with the lead. Loud outside. Pass to Mabry. And a missed layup.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Herbert Harrigan. They get the rebound. Here's Hines Allen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, just with fantastic touch around the rim. Hines Allen, you call her a finisher down low.
Pass to Cloud. From deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Marina Mabry. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Sun ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And guys, what's your take on the Sun so far?
I love the hustle they're showing here in the first.
It's showing up on the scoreboard, too. A lot of second chance points. And as you said, it's due to their hustle.
The Wings trail.
And back in 2023, the Sun traded away former MVP Jonquel Jones.
Yeah, sending her to New York in a blockbuster deal. Despite losing one of the best players in the league, Connecticut went 27-13 last year, got to the WNBA semifinals, and that tells you how good this organization is.
It's Burton. Guarded by Charles. Pass to Burton. Three-pointer. And another three for Connecticut.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Outside, Hines Allen. Herbert Harrigan. Segrist outside. Hines Allen, guarded by Charles. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
They've really turned it around offensively.
Oh, you know, anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that any day.
Outside Charles. Outside Hines Allen. Segrist up top. Sinks the three-pointer.
Wide open look. And props to Hines Allen for locating the open teammate using her GPS.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
Sheldon outside.
Mabry. Six on the shot clock. Launches it. Dallas with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Pass to Segrist.
Outside Charles. Here's Hines Allen. Can't get it to fall, and she's missed her second after making her first. Outside Mabry. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Outside Herbert Harrigan. Pass to Hines Allen.
Segrist. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it.
Substitution on the court.
It's Burton. Now Allen, defended by Lopez Seneschal. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Sheldon off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Charles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. To the right side. Lopez Seneschal. Rebounded by the Sun. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Sheldon misses.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Charles up top.
Kuia. Pass to Segrist.
Over Mabry. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
And here's Burton. Now here's Allen. Here's Parks. Let's go with a three.
And it's Kuia with the rebound.
Now here's Charles. He's covered closely.
Pass to Kuia.
Inside.
Segrist.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot.
And the start of a new WNBA season is something we all look forward to, guys.
Yeah, even though we're in the beginning stages of this new season, I really like what I'm seeing so far from some of these teams.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It'll be interesting to see if the teams that have gotten off to hot starts, can they maintain that?
First free throw is good.
And that 2023 season for the Wings was their best season since moving to Dallas in 2016.
I mean, it was their first winning season, first playoff series one. They had a top 3 offense, played a fast pace, giving those loyal Dallas fans an exciting year.
And it's tied up with that one.
And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
Charles, no good.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Outside Charles. Pass to McCowan. Finds Allen. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's how you extend the lead. They have all the confidence in the world right now.
And the Sun call time here.
Connecticut trailing. Pass to Allen. And here's Charles. Mabry, covered by Segrist. Now here's Allen. Over Hines Allen. And she was fouled in the act of shooting. An opportunity for a three-point play.
What power from Charles to get the hoop. But remember, she has great touch, too. It's a really rare combo.
Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
Harris. Pass to Smith.
McCowan up top.
Carrington. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
It's just terrific to see Carrington taking charge on the offensive end. And you know the bench loves to see it as well.
And here's Connecticut. Cloud outside. Pass to Charles. Rebound Dallas. Now here's Harris. She's covered by Cloud. Here's Hines Allen.
Screen by McCowan.
From outside the arc. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Mabry. Cloud. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Charles. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range.
Showing that competitive fire. Natasha Cloud takes pride in coming back with a 3 of her own.
Pass to Hines Allen. And they call an illegal screen here.
Another turnover there. But guys, overall, they've taken good care of the basketball. The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Now here's Cloud. 11 points in the game. Screen by Charles. The 3 ball. A nice shot by Cloud.
Wow. 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something else on defense.
Dallas trailing here.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
And one of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments.
Dallas with the ball. They trail by 1.
Pass to Carrington.
Here's Harris. She's covered by Cloud. A solo fast break. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Dejanay Carrington.
A 6-1 force coming at you off the dribble. DeShields with any momentum is a nightmare to defenders.
First trip to the line for her here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Something you notice immediately about Diamond DeShields is her relentlessness. No matter what roadblocks she comes up against, she hustles and finds a way to overcome them.
And so she hits both. Now here's Harris. Pass to Herbert Harrigan. And here's Smith. Carrington covered by DeShields. Will it go? And the basket by Carrington.
Her first triple of the second quarter. Third of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Cloud with it. She's got 14. Charles the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits it from 3-point range.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Harris. Here's Harrington. Pass to Herbert Harrigan. Harris. They grab their own miss.
McCowan.
And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Working away from the line. Credit to McCowan for drawing contact.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Tierra McCowan. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
And working themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get their offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way. That could pay off as well.
Now here's Cloud. She's got 14. Outside to Shields. The three-pointer, no good.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
And here's Cloud. To the wing, right side. And there's a pick. Here's Endor Fall. That three off the mark. And if they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to Carrington. Smith outside. Carrington with the screen. Now here's Smith. She's guarded closely. Harris can't hit.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
And here's Endor Fall.
McCowan defending.
The 15-footer. Hit the shot at the very last
second. The pressure on her in those circumstances was massive.
Pressure? What pressure? You cannot rattle her no matter what the situation is.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sun ahead, leading by just 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Well, we've seen Carrington really having a great game.
The way she attacked the rim in the first half was absolutely remarkable. Defenders need to start building walls inside, doing whatever they can to stop her from getting to the rim.
Easier said than done when she's the penetrator. Look, her speed and agility make her an extremely tough cover.
The Wings trail. Now Harris. Smith outside. Pass to Harris.
Now here is McCowan.
3-on-3. Shoots on the block. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. That one on Harris.
At the line from goal, Connecticut Sun, Caitlin, number 51. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And she sinks the second. Dallas with the ball.
Pass to Smith. McCowan.
Here's Harrington. Clock at 6. Outside, Herbert Harrigan. The shot. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. The Sun with the lead. Now here's DeShields. Cloud with it. Charles with it. Covered by Carrington. Fires from 18. The rebound by the Wings.
That's a shot she had to take.
No question. The decision was good, just didn't execute.
90 seconds into the second half now. And it's blocked by Diamond DeShields. Outside Charles. Now here's Cloud. Covered by Harris. It's Natasha Cloud with the drive. Pass to DeShields. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
And this is why you run the offense through Cloud. She's a steady playmaker year in and year out.
Outside, Herbert Harrigan. And here's Smith. Back to Herbert Harrigan. Carrington covered by DeShields. Now here's Herbert Harrigan. Pass to Smith. Jacks up a three. The Wings with another miss. And here's Connecticut.
And in 2023, Melissa Smith led the WNBA in defensive rebound percentage.
You know, defensive rebounding, it's not a skill we talk a lot about, but it's so important. You end the defensive possession with the board. And Smith, she's as good as anyone at boxing out, securing the glass.
And they pick up two.
Inside, Charles really takes charge, gets physical, and doesn't let anything keep her from scoring.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. Pass to Carrington. Harris. Cloud with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Their second half has started well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts. I like to see that.
Harris with it. 5 points in the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Diamond to Shields. That's foul number 2 for her.
First team foul.
Harris. She's covered by Cloud. Now here's Harris. Defense right on her. 5 on the clock. Looking to end the drought.
Maybe the rest did more harm than good for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to connect.
Pass to Charles. Now Cloud. To Shields.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harris. Outside, Herbert Harrigan. To the paint. Here's Smith. The Wings with another miss.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Now here's Cloud, covered by Harris. Pass to Endor Fall. To Shields. Shot clock at 5. Cloud, covered by Harris. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Cloud.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Pass to Smith.
To end the run.
They get it back.
Outside, Herbert Harrigan.
Smith.
They shoot again.
McCowan with the bucket.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
Loud outside. Down low.
And the league is expanding for the 2025 season. Very exciting. What do you guys think is the best part about it?
Well, for me, it's the extra roster spots. There are so many talented players in women's basketball right now. In the W, it's really needed more space, more spots, more places on the roster for a while now.
Oh, I agree. I mean, when you look at the last cut lists back in May, right before the season, there are some serious hoopers on them.
And she knocks down the first one. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Here's Dallas now. A 12-point game.
Pass to Carrington.
Screen by Smith. Inside. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And I want you to think about Smith's positioning on the play. Setting the screen right where it needs to be before rolling to the shot.
Now here's Cloud. Tight defense on her. Pass to Mabry. The rebound by Charles. Carrington with the ball. Shoots over Cloud. And it's Carrington missing.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Cloud with it. She's picked up by Charles. To the left wing. To the paint. Here's the floater. Charles, shot's good. And here's Charles. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Hines Allen. From 11 feet away.
Carrington.
And the lead is down inside single digits.
An excellent passing big. Hines Allen has great vision.
The Sun with the lead. Now Mabry. Over to the left wing. Pass to Charles. From deep. Dallas with the rebound.
Here's Harrington.
And here's Smith. Hines Allen, guarded by Charles. Basket good.
On offense, her team will take that all day. Melissa Smith, a skilled finisher on the inside.
The Sun on offense. They lead by 7.
And the Sun call time here.
Coach saw that the players were getting a little run down out there. The timeout should give them a little energy back.
Out to the left wing. Cloud outside. The tray. And it's Kawia with the rebound. Dallas trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Segrist outside. Pass to Charles. Shot clock at 6. Here's Allen. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. That's on Maddie Segrist. This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Lindsay Allen. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one is no good. Now here's Segrist. She's got 9. Left side, Hines Allen. It's hauled in by Parks. And here's Connecticut. 8-point game. Here's Cloud. And no good trying to use the glass. Outside Charles. Puts the move on, and the layup is good.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And so here's Connecticut. Pass to Allen. Back to Cloud. Now Parks. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
What vision. It's almost like she has a built-in radar. Cloud just knows when teammates get open.
Left side, Hines Allen. Pass to Segrist. Soft touch off the glass.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had many more attempts in the first half.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Mabry. Six on the shot clock.
Wings foul. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And it's her first trip to the line.
Connecticut Sun. Marina Mabry. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And so she's able to get 1 of 2. Charles with it from deep three-point range. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Sun on top, leading by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Sun leading. Pass to Burton. Allen with it. Sheldon a screen. Now Burton. She can't get that one to fall. Segrist with the ball. Guarded now by Sheldon. Segrist right side. Lopez Seneschal outside. From downtown, buries it from three-point range.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Pass to Mabry. Sheldon. Now Burton. Guarded by Charles. Here's Allen. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Outside Charles. Up top, Lopez Seneschal. There's the triple. They get it again. Segrist gets the bucket.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Pass to Mabry. With the shot. And again, no good by Connecticut. Outside Charles. Guia. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Marina Mabry for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You cannot give Mabry any breathing room from deep. She's an absolute sharpshooter.
Here's Guia. Another shot. And yep, it's good.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Now here's Allen. Again, the miss by Marina Mabry.
Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
Now here's Lopez Seneschal. She's covered by Allen. Lopez Seneschal outside. To the wing on the left. To tie it up. Hines Allen can't get it to go. And here the Sun to the inside. Sheldon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Hines Allen, and she finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, we've seen Myisha Hines Allen hit threes, but she's had her best mixing it up inside.
It's Burton, guarded by Charles. Parks gets the bucket.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Dallas trailing here. Outside Charles. Back to Lopez Seneschal. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Segrist. Goes up again. And it's good on the lay-in.
They worked it in nicely right there.
It's Burton. Pass to Mabry. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
You can just tell that her confidence is up here in this half. And she didn't even have a single 3 in the first, but she has made 2 here in the second.
Now here's Segrist. Offensive board. Here's Guia. Tries yet again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard.
But I like their energy. If they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them.
Allen with it, defended by Lopez Seneschal. Pass to Parks. Here's Allen. Shoots over Lopez Seneschal. And again, it's Connecticut.
Since halftime, this has really become an intense ball game.
The effort we're seeing from both sides has been phenomenal. I'm locked in.
Now here's Charles. They get a hand on it. It's Burton. Guarded by Charles. Pass to Parks. Over Charles. And it's Parks missing. Here's Charles. Lopez Seneschal. She's covered by Allen. It's snatched up. And that one's good. Kuia.
Bouncing off the contact. Kuia still finishes strong.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Mabry misses.
It's been one of those days for her. She's really struggled.
Pass to Charles. Back to Lopez Seneschal. Screen by Hines Allen. To tie it up. Gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Watch out. Now that she's got her first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And here's Connecticut. Outside Mabry. Just 5 to shoot. Allen using the post moves to get the 2 points. And here's Lopez Seneschal. Dallas calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Both teams will make substitutions. On defense, the Sun. Back to Herbert Harrigan. Harris. Kiki Herbert Harrigan on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Big points from Herbert Harrigan, a player who shines when the lights are brightest.
Cloud outside. Now Harris. Right wing. Smith outside. to take the lead. And she sinks the layup.
When you need a hoop, Melissa Smith is such a great option. She's got skill, size, and heart.
DeShields sets a screen. Now here's Cloud. Defense is right there. Outside Charles. 6 to shoot. Pass to DeShields. Over Carrington. And right on target with the swish.
It's DeShields answering the call. When it matters the most, Diamond shines the brightest.
Now here's Smith. Guarded by Charles. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew's contact on the shot.
Well, still early in her career. Lots of room for Melissa Smith to grow. Man, that's scary.
Drops the first one, and that gives them the lead.
A walking double-double. 6'4" Melissa Smith is an impact player, has a major effect on games.
And so she drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Cloud outside. Outside to Shields. Charles. Over Smith.
McCowan with the rebound.
So it's Dallas now. Pass to Harris. To the middle.
Smith.
Carrington with the ball. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith outside. Shoots from 12. She's off on that one. And the Sun call time here.
They simply need a basket here. With this much time left, I'd attack the hoop and try to get something in the paint. So here's Connecticut. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Dallas who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.